This is Uncut Podcast hosted by Ada and Nelu.
See, when I tell you guys that Facebook is a jungle, just believe me, okay? Facebook is the bottom of the earth, it's the scrap. Like, it's just a different world altogether. If you think we have progressed as a community or as a people, you haven't seen Facebook. That's why. You haven't been on Facebook in recent times. That's why.
Yeah. And, Facebook is filled with any and everybody.
Yeah.
It's like mothers or grandmothers or fathers or grandfathers or people that still believe in the traditional ways. It's there that they are there sharing their opinions. And people that have not unlearned a lot of things that they were taught, they're on Facebook sharing those opinions and trying to poison minds. Because this is mind poison, okay?
Yeah.
There's a group called Super Moms on Facebook. In case you know them. In case you're a member of that group, send this video to your group members.
You should first change the name of the group first.
First of all, because to these people now, they're actually super moms. Yeah. They have sense. They are sensible. Like, they are the it. They are the mothers we should try to emulate, right?
They are super moms.
So, there's a group called Super Moms on Facebook. It's a private group. And someone comes to the group to complain about how her 15-year-old daughter had sex. I say had sex because, let me complete it. Had sex with her husband. And I say had sex because clearly nothing that happens between an old man and a 15-year-old child can be considered having sex.
Yeah.
What it is rape.
It's rape. Point blank period.
Finish, full stop. There's no other explanation there.
Innuendo. It's rape, yeah.
There's nothing, but she wanted it.
No, it's rape.
It's rape.
Anyhow,
she's
want to
age,
see it.
she's a child, she's 15, and you're an old man.
Exactly.
She got raped by the man. Okay, but according to her,
slept with,
exactly. When they phrase it like that, like two adults
sleeping,
Anyways, and this man brings it to this super mom, this amazing, sensible super moms, right? To help her with the situation. So she doesn't know what to do because she found out that her 15-year-old is sleeping with her husband. And this is her daughter, but his step daughter.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
And let's read and talk about some advices that our fellow women consider themselves more superior than us were giving this woman about the situation.
Her 15-year-old
daughter. Okay? Now, I'm going to be calling their names in case you know them, in case they're your friends on Facebook. This person's name is Okechukwu Precious. Okechukwu Precious, yes. Look at her face. She said, send your daughter away and maintain your marriage. By the way, there's no full stop, there's no comma, there's no anything here. I'm reading this thing is by the grace of God. It's literally just written with no punctuation whatsoever. Send your daughter away and maintain your marriage. Forgive your husband. It's temptation for both of you. Thank God she is not pregnant. Send her away. She have her own life to live. If you destroy your marriage because of her, tomorrow she will marry and leave you. Please apply wisdom. Do
people not understand the principle behind what is going on? Because, how do I put it now? They're phrasing it as if
she purposely...
Yeah, no, my own is that as if it was even two adults that did something bad.
Like your best friend sleeping with your husband.
Thank you.
And they're telling you, cancel her.
Yeah.
This is your own child, your own 15-year-old child that you gave birth to.
Do you know, even if it was any other 15-year-old child, it's still very bad.
Not to talk of your
own
blood
child. That is his child, basically, at this point.
So, you know the worst part about this first comment? Apply wisdom. You, the giver of wisdom, you have come to display your own wisdom. The wisdom that you normally apply in your everyday life. This is it. And to you now, where you're sitting now, you really believe you have sense.
Yes,
you're giving this person the right advice. And I even blame this woman for bringing this issue to Facebook in the first place.
Exactly.
Is it a question?
Actually,
is this something you need to ask?
Yourself. Thank you. Exactly. It's a no-brainer. Like,
it's not even something you think of. It's not even something you think of for 1 minute.
Thank you.
The moment you hear, you first of all, you're supposed to go and report that man to the police.
Exactly.
Take up the case. Because that thing is pure rape. And secondly, what are you to do with that man? We'll get to it. I don't want to vex. Please, if I vex in this video, I'm going to say things that will probably annoy some people.
People should just overlook that one and make your own comment about the issue and just move on.
Let's focus on the issue today.
Yes, please.
Not on what Nelu or what Adeze said.
Thank
you very much. Okay. Now, this second person said, this person's name is Kofowo Kofoworola Azubike. Please forgive your husband and go back to your marriage, but please don't take your daughter along.
Hey.
Let your daughter live with anyone. Let your daughter lives.
You should know kind of people now. Like I
Yes.
said, they opened the
With
rock
anyone
somewhere. They all came out of
you
it.
trust in your family. God will help you out of this problem. You are mad.
See,
And the fact that they're even bringing God will
thank
help
you.
you. Doesn't want to help herself.
Thank you. And you know, okay, I want to picture myself now with my 3 kids because I have 3 daughters, right? So whatever happens, blah, 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 the father is no longer in the picture. And I now remarry and I marry a man that I feel, oh, okay, he's supposed to be a father to my children. And then I find out that this man is raping my daughter. First of all, why is it even a question of what to do? And then second of all, why should I be the one to send my child away, my blood?
Your child.
My blood.
For a stranger that
My
you just
blood.
met how many weeks ago?
Thank
How many
you.
months ago? Even if it's 5 years
Even
ago.
5 years ago, like, why is my child now suffering for what you did?
Another man's mistake.
Another man's...
And your 15-year-old, you're okay with your 15-year-old paying the price. See, let me even ask you people, are we cursed in this part of the world? Are we cursed with marriage?
Did they do us this
like,
thing?
if marriage going to be like that, let everybody stop getting the marriage. Stop getting married. The marriage is not that important. Like, why do we place so much importance on marriage, on being married, to the extent that you're willing and people are advising another woman to abandon her own child, and go back to a man that molested and raped her child and will feel like that's okay?
Do you know?
Maybe this is a cost. This is not normal.
It's
people
not normal.
cannot think like this on a normal day.
Do you know? I can't even imagine being a child and seeing my mom make this kind of comment on someone else's page, and I'll be like, oh, so if anything happens to me tomorrow, this woman is going to abandon me because of, a man, even if it's my father. So because of, like, if anything bad happens, if anything reputation now, because this one I'm trying to call of reputation, it is now me that's going to pay the price. If my mother makes kind of comment, I'll just, in fact, walk away to just disown her first of all. Okay, because it doesn't even make sense. And again, all people that are talking about this thing, they don't even recognize that what that man committed is a crime. They don't even see it as that.
That's the biggest part.
They're not even seeing it.
Like, okay, let me read this next comment. Let's talk about it. Madam, don't let anybody tell you rubbish that your daughter should be dealt with because she is spoiled already. 15-year-old and a grown-ass man. Because she's spoiled already. As long as she didn't cry rape, you failed your daughter. If not, she would have opened up to you. You know that thing, eh? This person made sense in
the ending part, yeah.
That whole failing your daughter and your daughter opening up to you. But the first part of this is the biggest trash of all trash, because do you even have sense?
Exactly.
Your daughter should be dealt with because she has spoiled already. You know what this reminded me of? Sorry. You know how when some men bring all these little people as house girls, 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds, to come and be doing house girl work, or just in their village, whatever, you shall know a 10 or 12-year-old, right? And you hear that a grown-ass man had sex. I don't know why I keep using had sex, but it's actually rape, right? But let's just say, you know how the story goes. Oh, she slept with.
She slept with now. Yeah, she slept with.
She slept with that man. Oh, she slept with your husband, and they even used to say she slept with
your husband.
Not the man.
Slept with the girl.
Slept with the girl or
raped her.
Slept with. They're like, she has tear eye. All these village girls.
Yeah.
So then they tear eye. Please remove her from your house.
That
man is temptation that came to break your marriage. All of you don't have
They'll
sense.
say, she has marine spirit.
All of you don't have sense.
She has come to your house to come and destroy your home.
Even if you go to market now, buy this sense, pack it. It will not still enter. If you like chop it, it will not still reach. It will not still reach. I just made a statement earlier that if they add all
their sense together, it didn't reach the one of a newborn baby. As they add it together, add the press it not still reach.
All these people that left this comment,
it not reach.
It did not reach. Newborn, it not reach.
I was even just saying her about a story of a woman that was, let me know in the comment section if you know that story, that was beating her child in the market. A 2-year-old, she was beating a 2-year-old and saying that the girl don't tear eye, that the girl likes men too much. After this girl was raped by a man, a grown man,
is it even possible?
Molested, raped a 2-year-old girl. The girl was crying.
Do you understand why I'm saying it's a curse now? How can a mother beat her 2-year-old child?
2-year-old that I will not even beat for breaking plates.
What is breaking plates? What is the reason for beating a 2-year-old child?
Thank you.
What is the reason for beating a 2? I don't know how people are raising your own kids, but there's no reason enough for me to beat my 2-year-old. There are other ways I can correct my 2-year-old, but not. How do you beat your 2-year-old child? Of all reasons, because of a grown man. And mind you, that man will not be penalized.
Of course, I'm not that man. I don't even know him.
Will not be confronted.
Do you know him?
That man, Nothing will happen to that
the
man.
man.
He will go on doing it to other people. Only God knows how many kids he has even done it to.
Exactly.
This is a cause. It's a cause. And it's like
so-
these are the things we should be praying for, actually.
Yeah.
These are the things we should be praying for in this country, because
These are
it's
what they
getting
call
out of hand.
generational
And
causes, is this kind of thing.
It's funny when people make this statement, oh, women, we are each other's greatest enemy. We are. I bet
yes,
you
we
no
are.
man will read this story
And
say,
you
send
know-
your child away.
and you know,
I bet you most men, let me not say no man.
no, yeah, but most men.
men.
And you know that men actually tell themselves the truth more than a man will say, guy, you fuck up. Why did you do that? Why did
Simple
you
and
do
short.
that?
Or don't even
But
keep your mouth shut.
keep your mouth shut.
If this is the stupid thing you want to come and
See
type on the
women
internet,
say-
don't come here and embrace your whole family.
A
Keep your
woman
mouth shut.
builds her home. A woman builds her home. Don't destroy your home for someone else to come
Which
and
home? You
inherit.
don't even have a
You don't
home.
have a home. Thank you. You don't
You
have
don't have
a
any
home.
home. You don't have a life. You
Don't
don't have
have
a marriage.
a
You don't have
home.
shit. Like, why is marriage so important to Nigerians? I won't say Africans, but
Yeah.
Nigerians, because not the one why I know, right? Why is marriage so important to Nigerians that they are willing to cover the sins and crimes of a grown man,
Yeah.
punish a child for these sins and crime, just so that they will save the face of their marriage, just
their
so that
marriage,
it will
yeah.
be that they are still
They are
married,
still married,
just
yeah.
so that everybody will still see them as a happy couple or whatnot.
Thank you. I don't even
You're
understand.
willing to go this extra mile.
And you know the funny thing, like I keep saying, do you know how many people will know this story now, but everybody will keep quiet.
Exactly.
Everybody will keep quiet. Everybody will just say, what's happened to her?
Her
Her
family
pikin?
members now, they now know.
They now know
I,
now.
I bet you most of
Many
them
people
don't
know
anything
Yeah,
about it.
What happened to her pikin? Say, my did that girl don't spoil or leave her. If I tell you the story, everybody's saying talking about it, hush, 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 hush. Nobody's taking action because to them it's like that one I said it happens all the time. So that's why we prevent it from the start. So I will not remarry now because I don't want my it's normal for a man to rape my daughter. So let me not as in or when I'm remarrying, let me send my daughter away so it doesn't happen. Like how does that make sense?
It's that thing of excusing men for every freaking shit that they do. Women are fond of excusing. Oh my God, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. You know, all these things is it boils me up. I started the whole freaking show because of this thing. It boils me up. Why are women excusing men?
You're not excusing your daughter.
Stupid.
You're not even giving, even
You're
if it's the man's mate, even if it's your best friend, you won't excuse your best friend, but you will excuse your husband.
It's a
you won't
we should
excuse.
pray against
Look
it.
at Tristan Thompson, and that's why I said it's not even just Nigerian.
Yes, now
look at Tristan and
Chloe.
Chloe.
She went back to the freaking man.
He's cheated on her.
Condemned
Good for
the
you.
girl, her friend, her sister's back.
Everything. Ostracized her, remove that from the group.
And today, no relationship. But you've gone back to that man again.
the man cheated on you again.
Of course, he will still do it. He doesn't value you. In fact,
Exactly.
he probably sees all these people that do this with this man. They see people are stupid.
Yeah.
Like I can give this girl any shit and she'll still stay. She likes me too much, or maybe she likes my D too much. Because
Exactly.
I don't understand why women will keep going
She
back
needs me
to
to be
men like
complete.
this.
She needs me to be complete.
She
Yes,
needs
now.
me to be complete because women used to feel like marriage completes them.
Yes.
I know you've heard this a number of times, 1,000 times most likely. When people say find yourself before marriage, now I understand it. It wasn't my case. I did not find myself.
find myself,
But I
yeah.
understand why people are told this thing now. Because if you know yourself, if you know your
If you
worth,
know you're complete,
if you know
without
you're
a man,
complete without a man, no man can treat you like this. And you'll be on
Exactly.
Facebook asking people, what
should I do? What should I do? And again, I want to talk about something about this idea of the girl's eye don't tear, the girl eye has spoiled, whatever. The girl she's now wild, she now knows what's up. Okay, it is not far-fetched, or it is possible that a 15-year-old knows what sex is engaging in it, whatever. It is possible at 15. Many of us, our eyes don't tear through. Okay.
Yeah. I know my eye was not on.
Whatever, but but at 15 you're not a baby. Okay, so
you all know what sex
we all know what sex. You know that this thing is wrong.
Most people, when they start seeing their period, they get the talk.
Some people have boyfriends 13 years, 14 years. So a child can know all of that. Okay, now that being said, if a situation arises where a man grooms a 15-year-old, okay, because he's grooming that will make her.
If he's not grooming, it's rape.
It's rape, yeah. But even in rape or whatever, they still groom them such a way that after they are raped, the girls will not be able to open up. Yes, they won't be able to talk, or they'll sit as
Is that
normal.
grooming, or also like the second part of that useless person's comment? should I say mother or family father failing you in a way
Yes.
that they didn't raise you to even know
No,
you're supposed to talk to them about these issues.
it, okay? So it's either grooming, or the man can even threaten her and say, if you say anything, I'll kill you, kill your mother, I'll do this. And for her to save her mother, she won't say anything, okay?
Yeah.
Now, as a mother, once you realize that, you shouldn't even, first of all, the man should be out of the picture. You know, as in, cut him off,
Instantly.
bam, instant, okay?
Yeah, on Facebook, asking what you should do.
Yeah, then the next thing for you to do now is to try and bring your daughter closer, not even push her away. Is to bring her closer, is to try and remove some of those programming from her head. Try and let her know that this thing this man did to you is not right, and no man should be allowed to do this thing to you, no matter where you go to. You should try and just be there for your daughter and try and help her to navigate, because this is a difficult situation in her life. When she grows up, this is trauma for the girl.
Going to be traumatizing.
It is trauma for the girl, because not only did a man rape you at that age, it is someone that's supposed to be your father figure. So
And it's not even that she's grown enough to actually now start paying the price.
the price.
for
Thank
this.
you. Exactly.
15 years is no more
How
that
is she
young.
going to trust men in the future? How is she going to have a sense of self-worth, knowing that I am not a man's property? He can
And
just
also, yes,
take
and
advantage of me.
They are shaming the wrong person.
Shaming the wrong person. That's my point. So, as a mother, at that point, the man should just be out of the picture. Bam. Then the next thing is for you to work on your daughter, work on her to help this child. Not coming here to ask for stupid.
Remember, because when people say 15-year-old, they see it like,
she's a big girl now. She's a big girl. She's not a big girl. Do you know at 27, I was still not a big girl. That's something I did at 20. When I remember now, I'm just like, oh my God, I was so dumb.
Exactly.
At 20, oh.
And thank God that God saved us.
Thank you. Not talk
Because
of a 15-year-old.
grown people could have taken advantage
Thank you. Of that
Yes,
yeah,
now.
naivety at that age. So a 15-year-old, like, we should not, in fact, forums like this should be, how do I help my
But look at them,
15-year-old daughter?
and they call themselves super moms.
Not super wives, so.
Super
Not
moms.
super wives, super
mothers,
moms.
super moms.
So as a mother, your
this comment.
consent.
See, we're actually trying to
Yeah,
hold ourselves
yeah.
in this video, okay? And then see this your friend. Please remember to call their
If I never
name.
meet my friend in Jesus' name, I buy that cast. I buy that cast to all your family members for my
Oh my
life.
God.
Okay, so Glory Edward Glory. Is it the
In
name?
case they are your Facebook
Is
friends.
it the name? Please, ma, go back to your husband's house. Endure it. For the fact that your husband accepts, she wrote aspects, but I think she wants to say accepts to marry you, being a single mother. Please forgive him.
Do you know, we talked about this recently.
Yeah.
We talked about this recently, right? The fact that women feel like men are doing them favors by marrying them. And in this case, because you're a single mother, you now feel that this man is doing you a favor by marrying you. Is it that you don't know your worth and how
As a
important
human
you
being.
are? And is it that you don't even value yourself? Why should... Do you know that if you feel that way, you forever
Be
feel
indebted to
Thank you.
anybody
How did
that
I
even
not
says
say?
anything to you.
Do you understand? Is that how you want to live your life? He's not doing you any favor. For him to marry, there's a reason.
There's a
it's
reason.
either for sex, companionship,
Whatever
reason it is.
Nobody
It's not
is
out of
that
pity.
nice to
Thank
just
you.
see a woman and say, oh, she's so sick, let me just bring her in and just take care of her. No expectation
Not
from
out
her
of
whatsoever.
pity.
It's not
They know what they're
pity.
doing. Even all these men that
Some
marry
of these men could
girls,
not even marry. They could not even find wife.
Thank
They
you.
could not stay with
could not
anybody.
find- yes.
They not feel like you, because you have a child, you'll be stuck.
Yes, you're the only person that will take
the
their
nonsense. So it's not a favor, please. Have it in your head. It's not a favor. And this thing also goes to even single women that feel that I've seen, okay, when I was in university, when I was in university, let's just say all of us were still young and naive then, okay? But I remember even as far back as in university, I would see my friends change their behavior, change their whatever, once a man comes into the picture. Once he just says hi to you, you're almost like, oh my God, let me do everything for this guy to like me. Like, it's almost like your validation comes from a man saying hi to you. Meanwhile, I was opposite. I'm not even trying to brag or anything, but I was opposite. When a man is in picture, I used to misbehave. Like, so that when things are happening,
I
I'm
like
okay.
showing my worth.
Yeah, show my,
So that when you have to deserve my best.
thank you. Do you know,
get my best.
I could tolerate my female friends, but I couldn't tolerate male friends. Like, if you mess up
Till
once,
today.
out.
Till today.
Yeah, so... But then in school, it used to bother me when I see my friends. A man will come to the picture. Listen, she has changed her accent, she has changed her being, she has changed everything about her, just so that this man, maybe he will pick me, maybe he will date me, maybe he will like me.
This thing you're saying
What the
reminded me of
hell?
something. Growing up, I used to be one of those people. You know when they go to buffet, people are still forming or go
Yeah.
out to eat with hand. What are you saying?
are
I
you
remember my
saying?
first day with my husband. I finished my own food with my hand, and I asked him. I used to eat.
I see it.
it.
Yeah, remember I told you that you even ate his bone or something.
I stopped the meat. I stopped his bone. Okay. And that is how I would normally eat this food in my house.
In my
If you don't
house.
like me like that, let's
Leave
not have
it.
date number 2.
Leave
Let
it.
it just go. And look at me, it's not the same man I married today. So
Thank
like,
you.
Stop trying to over impress these men that do nothing. But I also there's something that I just saw this. Well, we all know it, but it's like, are you romanticizing the barest minimum?
Yes.
And feeling like your man is so romantic and all that,
whereas
it's just giving you barest minimum.
Barest minimum. I used to roll my eyes on Instagram. I'm sorry. But
yes,
I used to roll my eyes on Instagram.
My husband feeding my daughter. Oh my God, they are so cute. It must be what a wow for you to be showing us on Instagram. It's not normal.
Yeah, it's very rare for you.
Oh, my husband. I just came back home to my husband. My daughter sleeping in my husband's arm. Is it the first time?
Is it on the floor she was
sleeping?
Is that
why we have to? You're telling us.
Like, is that we were not sleep before. If our father is at home and she needs to sleep and she's a baby and she needs to be carried to sleep, whose arm? Is it Gateman's arm? So why is it such a big deal?
Barest minimum, because all the things we do for these children every single day.
I was talking about people that used to screenshot their chats with their husbands where he said nothing sweet.
You know, like they hear him every day. So you're so shocked. You're so happy. You can't wait to show the world.
Meanwhile, you don't see men doing these things. You don't see men doing these things because to them it's like
women are always giving too much. We're always giving them too much, and when they give us more, we collect. Stop collect. If you're one of them collecting barest minimum, stop collecting it.
Glorifying
demand for more. Let me even read the comments. I feel like we cannot finish all the comments here. But this last one, just because there are some points we missed at the beginning. So apparently the woman actually moved out of the man's house. So this person said, "Madam, you didn't mention one punishment you gave or would give to your daughter. You only told us that of your husband, and I hate one-sided judgments. You are a fool. You don't even have sense. One-sided judgment with a 15-year-old. I'm not even done. Anyways, you don't have sense, but let's continue. Secondly, now that you have moved out, who told you that your daughter will stop seeing your husband? Don't you think you made things easier for them? Hi.
My God of mercy.
What if you later find out that your daughter is pregnant for your husband? Please send that sweet-bodied daughter of yours back to your mom or anywhere she was asked."
What's this person's name?
Oh, this person's name is Desire. This is not her real name. The name here is Desire God's Delight. Anyways.
God's delight. I be devil's spawn.
Thank you.
Devil's child.
She now said, all these girls born out of wedlock like men too much.
What do you mean?
I'm not even done. No. Don't say you weren't told though. She has moved you out of your marriage and one day marry your husband. Return. She not put return in capital letter. Return to your husband. You can't train these kids alone. It's a future frustrating adventure you're taking today. Go back and make peace with your man. After all, now you carry big fresh girl come give him for house to eat and you comot face for him to eat belleful. Hey! Oh my God. If I see what is in my mind, this channel will be cancelled. This will be the last video we'll make on this channel. If I actually say what is in my mind for this person. But you know this is the dumbest of all the comments today.
Comments is the dumbest.
This is the dumbest. First of all, now that you've moved out, they will continue having sex. So because of your fear of a grown man continue to rape your daughter, you should go back and live with that. Carry that daughter back to that
him
house
where he was raping her
before. He was raping her in the first place. To you, that's a good solution.
Hey, do you know? Let's just assume that these people are just not. I don't know. They're not normal. It's not. In fact, not even an assumption. They're not normal.
Send your sweet-bodied daughter, sweet-bodied daughter of yours, back to your mom.
You're even sexualizing a child. You're sexualizing a child because you're now seeing her as an object of a man's desire. Like you're seeing her as something that forbidden fruits that shouldn't be in your house.
Yes,
because of a man. My husband.
How did she put it? Sweet. Yeah, bring home to the husband to chop belleful. Then I get when people make stupid comments like, "Oh, why do people have helps living with you in your house?"
Yeah, I was about to go there. Yeah,
because you're married to a useless fucking man.
You're married to a pig. You're married to a dog.
That's
why are you angry?
That's why it's an issue for you.
Why are you angry?
That's why. But anyways, let's forgive this woman because they're probably all married to pigs.
Yeah, of course.
Now, to be thinking like
that's why you see my house help. I'm telling me, be careful about aligning your head in front of your. You are not normal.
The same help I live and
I pity you. Thank you. I pity you. It's not normal. It's like your husband telling you now. I cannot bring Gatesman to the house because of my wife.
Because of my wife.
Doesn't sound normal to you. You're not normal. That's the truth.
And when Gatesman opens door for you, and then your husband will not be saying, why was that Gatesman doing that for you? Do you understand how stupid you sound now?
Yeah.
Do you understand? I really hope
it's your case that's not normal.
Send this video to that group. Somebody needs to send this video to that group
everywhere, please.
Because I need them to understand that all of you that left comments like this, I keep saying you don't have sense. Anybody else tell me nonsense,
You're
I
not
don't try it, I will
normal.
block you on
You
this
need
page.
to go for therapy.
You need to go for therapy.
You need some of
help.
you need jail time, self, because you are even
Actually.
perpetrating what they call it accessory to crime or whatever. You are
Nonsense.
enabling a criminal. You're enabling a criminal. So all of you need to go to jail first.
And let me
then
tell
in
you,
jail
if
be
you're one
visiting
of those that
therapists
leave
from there.
stupid comments in this video, but people should not have said that you're enabling a criminal.
Thank you. That's
You
what
are
it
enabling
is.
a fool because you would rather attack two women.
So you can imagine-
because people are fond of that nonsense.
Yeah.
You will say something, but you don't have to say it like that. You would rather attack two people sitting down and talking and having an honest conversation
About
how to right these wrongs than actually
attacking the
attack
person.
the person and agree on the fact that the person was wrong. Don't be unfortunate in this video.
I'm telling
Please
you.
don't be unfortunate.
No, please be unfortunate. I want to even see
Actually,
it.
be unfortunate.
Do you know,
I will be pinning it. We'll be pinning it to the top.
Do you know?
If you want to be
thank
unfortunate,
you. Thank you. Do you
that
know-
clout you want to chase, you will get
you
it
get
in this
it.
video.
Do you know the sad part about all this is just imagine the thousands of girls that are facing this, but we don't know the story. All these girls now, all these women talking about these things now, one or two people in their lives, they have covered up
Of course.
the children's molestation and rape. They've covered it up. So to them, it's normal. Now we're talking about it, it's normal to them. Imagine how many children in these people's lives now that have been raped, have been tortured, have been dealt with, and these women will look for a way
And
to
they will
excuse
speak
it.
up.
Imagine how many children are out there working with traumas that have been covered up, living with men that have been raping them for years, just because the mothers and the women in their lives refuse to speak up. And some of these women, the truth of the matter is that some of these women actually face these things. You know what you went through. Why are you allowing another person to go through it under your watch?
See, this stupid
And
one
you
is
take it
saying,
as normal.
thank God she's not pregnant. This one is saying, as for your husband, try and forgive him and build up your home for the sake of the rest of your children. Rest of the children that he can still abuse and molest. How do you even know he's not even doing it to the rest of them? Just that they are not talking.
They're not talking.
For the rest of your children. It's why women stay in abusive homes.
Yes,
because
exactly.
of these children. You are harming these children.
These children.
Osinachi, we just finished her case.
Her case now.
We just finished her case. You're harming these children more than you're helping. You're not even helping them in any way. Is there anything that we can really say in this video that I want to believe that these women they've not heard before?
I don't know. I said that thing is a curse. Like, it's a curse that needs to be broken. Like, if you're watching this video and somehow anything these women said is justifiable in your head, just know that you're not normal. You are not well.
Stop praying.
You are actually sick.
Seeking
yes, you are actually sick. You need to go to therapy. You need to go to psychiatric ward. You need to find help because you are not normal. If you can justify this man's act and justify the fact that people are saying she should send her own child, her daughter, away, is even good. Kudos to the woman for moving out already, okay?
Yeah.
But from what kind of comments now, if she's not smart enough, she will move back. She will move back. So if you are enabling this, if you are justifying this, if you are looking for a way to, do mental gymnastics and say somehow, but you are not normal, you're not well. You need to go and seek help. You need to go for therapy, and then you should try and expose these men in your lives because these things are happening to you. Happen to some of you, and it's happening to people under your watch, and you're keeping quiet,
protecting people that don't need your protection. And now neglecting the actual people that you need to protect.
Child I gave birth to, I carried for 9 months, gave birth to, groomed and raised and tried to bring up. When she's now 15-year-old, one man from that's if he started at 15, no, he started at 15, but you found out that when the child was 15, then they are now talking. No, you're not normal. That's what you do because even animals protect their young.
Release you from the curse.
Yeah, even animals
release you from the chains that are holding you. Maybe your village people is actually somewhere tied you somewhere for you not to have sense.
Animals protect their young. Female animals, mothers, they protect their babies. You cannot go and collect a chick from a chicken without doing some maneuvers to be able to get that chick. So if animals that don't have sense are protecting their young, then you're not normal, my dear. They are less than an animal. That's what it is.
And nothing can justify this level of stupidity. Nothing can justify this level of senselessness.
Yeah,
but I've said it all. I don't think...
Yeah.
If this video did not give you sense already, if you're one of these people, then forget it. Your case is lost.
Your case is lost, my dear.
I
feel sorry for all your offsprings. Your generation, I feel sorry for them. You're just a walking curse. You're a walking generational curse. And you're going to keep, perpetrating that curse forever and ever. So I just feel sorry for people that come out from under you. That's it, though. I don't tire.
You guys, let us know what you think in the comment section. And don't be unfortunate in the comment section today because we're not in the mood.
Yeah, or please be attacked. You'll be attacked and that's it.
Bye, guys.
Bye.